Hi, David here of Lancaster Automart A2B, and here we've got a 2020 MG ZS EV. It's on a 20 plate, as you can see there. And what I'll be doing in this video is just showing you around the features on the vehicle and showing you the condition it's in. So first of all, the condition's very good, as you'd expect of a 2020 vehicle. So we'll just cover a few little external things first. So straight away you'll notice you've got panoramic roof and roof bars on this model. And then as you come down the side, you'll notice you've got some diamond cut alloy wheels as well. So I'll just spend a little longer on these so you can take the design in. We'll just go around each one by one. So on to the next feature. You do get keyless entry to the vehicle. So it's currently locked with the window folded in. What you do, get the key in range, press the little button, and there you go, it pops out open. And you do get that on the passenger side as well. And just before I move on from the wing mirror too far, you do get blind spot monitor in there. So down the side of the vehicle you'll see there's absolutely no wear and tear whatsoever. It's in very good condition. Then we're on to the front driver's side alloy. Again, really nice condition there. Quite a nice design as well if you ask me. Don't see many like that. Then around the front you do have LED headlights. Well, LED running lights I should say underneath, above your headlights, just there. And there is no clouding on them at all as you'd expect of a vehicle this age. And then this is where the charge ports are hidden behind, so you can see the little panel in the middle. The way it works, you just press that in there if you can do it right. Oh, I did realise you do have to have the vehicle unlocked. There we go. And it pops straight up. So they're just hidden just under there behind those plastic covers, and those plastic covers are also attached so you can't lose them. And then to reverse that, you just drop it down and it sits in place. So moving on from there, again, no clouding on the other headlight. Then onto the passenger side front alloy. We've got wing mirror cap as well, absolutely no damage to that. And then down the side of the vehicle as well. And there you go, you've just heard it lock itself as well, so it does lock itself after about 30 seconds or so. But you can see there's absolutely no damage down the side. It's all in very good condition. And then onto the final one of our four alloys. Again, very good condition there. No curbing, no corrosion, no wear and tear. So moving around to the back, you do get three parking sensors along the rear. So one over there, one in the middle, and then one at the other far corner. And if you think that's not quite enough, it's not a concern at all, as you do get a reverse camera right in the centre there. So I'll just pop the boot open. And just before I do that, you do get your ZS EV badge in. Okay, so into the boot, you'll notice it is quite a large boot, and there are a couple of storage areas down here with a bit of netting to stop anything dropping out. And underneath there is where all your charging cables are kept, so you do get a 3-pin charger with the vehicle. You've also got a tyre inflation kit there and a warning triangle. And then, as I said, you do get the basket to stop you losing anything there, so a really handy use of boot space. And what I'll do just before we move on is I will just put the seat down just to show you how flat it goes. I have just knocked the parcel shelf loose, so I'll just quickly pop that back in place. So the parcel shelf is fairly solid, I was just being a bit clumsy there. As you can see, it just clips in, if you can get your hand in the right position there. I'll worry about that when I've got two hands for it. But right now, I'll just put the phone there, and you can see it is not completely flat, but there's not much of a lip at all. If you do need to push anything over it, won't be hard work. Certainly shouldn't be any sort of struggle. I'll just pop the boot shut, we'll work our way around. So, into the rear, you can see exactly how flat it actually does go. For now, I'll just pop that up. You do have to pull the seatbelt out of the way just to avoid trapping it. But once in place, there's actually quite a nice angle on the backrests. The seats are quite grippy as well. In the rear as well, there are also fitted mats throughout. As you can see there, got a nice pocket behind each seat. And then right in the centre here, if I can get it out, there's a USB socket there. So you can charge a device in the rear. You do also get a little pocket there if you want to keep the device in it. So moving on from there, we'll go into the front, where most of you want to see. So with it being keyless entry, it is also, sorry my hand was in the way of the camera there, but it is also keyless start. And you do also get electric windows all round and electric adjustment for the seat. So as I said, it's keyless start. You just put your foot on the brake, press that, and the vehicle jumps into life. Just see if I can create a little bit of shade there. So you can see there, it does say, if I can just point it out, 98 miles of range remaining. Let's get rid of that. So what I have found with MG's electric vehicles is they don't seem to be sort of overemphasizing how much range you can get. They seem to give you a fairly realistic range, and unlike other vehicles when you put them in different modes of driving, which you do get the option with here with this drive mode selector, you will notice if you keep an eye on it that your range actually changes depending on the mode you're in. So we've gone to 93 miles with sport mode active. With normal mode it goes up to 98 miles, and then eco mode are out to 108 miles. And then if you're looking at the little 3 next to where it says P and eco mode, that's your kinetic energy recovery system. So you can turn that down. That's essentially your regenerative braking. So it's currently set to heavy. Heavy and eco mode, that'll be the way to get the most range out of the vehicle. And also, just while we're on it as well, the vehicle is on less than 10,000 miles. It's only on 9,890, as you can see there. And also, if you're wondering how to know how much charge you've got, well, it's just like old school fuel will, empty and full. And as you can see, we're on about sort of 60% range at the minute. So you're likely to get maybe just shy of a couple 100 miles, maybe 200 miles if you're doing a lot more sort of rural travel where there's a bit more regenerative braking going on. So on to some of your features inside them. So just behind here you've got your wiper stalk. It does have an intermittent setting, so you can change that wheel there to wherever you want. There you go, as you can see. Over on this side you do have automatic lights, so there is a dusk sensor for that. So if you just leave it on auto, it'll do its own thing. Then you've got another stalk down at the bottom for your cruise control. So nice little feature there. Then onto the wheel. So you've got menus here. This is to flick through all your sort of trip computer settings in front. So for example, you can go right, you can look at your speed warning, electronic stability control. This is your what's it called, sorry, your adaptive cruise and your lane keep assist screen there. Then you've got a warning screen as well, so you can flick through all those. Just below that as well, you've got your voice control button, then you've got a configurable button there, so you can make that do a few functions. So there's no point in pressing it now, because I'm not sure what it's actually set to do. Over on this side, you've got your radio function, so you skip track, mute, volume, or skip radio station. Then got a dedicated phone button to end calls and to answer calls, and then you've got your audio source. As I said as well, it does come with lane keep assist. If you're wondering why that is, you can get the angle just right. There we go. It's just on the end of the stalk. And on this one, the set button for your cruise control is also on the centre there. So over onto the centre screen. Sorry about my reflection, but it is quite a glossy screen there. So you do get all your sort of audio source over on this side. You've then got navigation right in the middle. Just try and angle it a bit so you can't see just me. There we go, that'll do for now. So navigation doesn't take too long to load at all. Just give it a second and it make its mind up. So you get onto that, hit the little accept button. There we go. And then it loads up straight away. So there it's showing our location on Northgate, like Lund Industrial Estate. And then to go back to the home, you just press the home button. And you make sure you press it properly. There we go. So you also get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. As I said, you've got your own sort of radio to get through there. So it also shows you multiple ways of connecting devices up. So you've got AM, FM, DAB, audio, you've got your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And there are a couple of USB sockets, so I'll show you where to find those in a moment. You've also got Bluetooth audio. So we'll just leave it on the home screen for now. So moving down from there, you've got all your climate control settings. So it is automatic air conditioning. So you just turn it on, and you've got fan speed on the right, and you've got your temperature over on the left. So really straightforward, and there's a few buttons so you can show where you want the airflow to go. But you've also got heated seats in this one as well. So that's that button there for your driver, that one over there for your passenger. So great little feature there. Then onto this little section here. So I'll show you this one in a moment, but this is your kinetic energy recovery system. So that's the one where you can turn it up or down. So down being down, up being up. Then over on this side you've got your drive mode selector, and then this one's just your battery. So what you do is you flick that one either up or down. It tells you your range. It's just a quick one to flick while you're on the way. You can have a look at it there, or you can hold it and it keeps it up. Then you've got your gearbox, so you just flick it over to reverse, into the centre for neutral, or flick it over to the side for drive. or you just press P to put it in park, and when you press P it'll automatically engage your electronic parking brake. Then also got auto stop start, that's your brake hold function, I believe. Just press that, see what happens. Yep, so it is a brake hold function. Then you've also got 2 cup holders under the centre storage area, and then this one is literally just a storage area, nice and dedicated just for that. It's a really nice system to use. Over onto the glove box, so there is the full book pack in there, but it is actually quite a decent sized glove box. You can get quite a bit in there. And then the last little thing to cover is these little side vents, because I quite like them. So you've got a little wheel in the middle, so you turn it to the left to turn the airflow off, to the right to open it up, and then you just aim it wherever you want. It's a really nice system to use, especially over on the driver's side. So again, just for a little better view, flick it to the right to let the airflow out, and then just aim it wherever you want it going. It's a really nice little system, works really well. So the very last feature to finish with, and this is my favourite, I think this is one of the best panoramic roofs I've seen on any car ever. So what I'll do is I'll actually get out the vehicle just to give you a slightly better view of it. So there's a little wheel in the middle, so the forward and back buttons, they control the shutter, and then the actual wheel itself controls the roof. So what I'll do is I'll just sit down here, I'll just hold this back button. So what that does is it moves the cover, but you can also stop that at absolutely any point you feel like it, as I'm showing there. So I'll take it all the way back for now, and you'll see how big the roof really is. So it's a really large glass roof, this one. And then, as I said before, you've got this, and you can stop it in multiple locations. So that's the first. Turn it a bit further for the second, third, so you can just keep going as you want, or you can just open it entirely there. So it's a really nice roof, so you can have it pretty much custom however you want. You can have the blind covering the back with the front still open for your front passengers. You know, it's a really good system, this one. So if there is anything in this video I've not covered, or maybe you'd like to come down and see the vehicle in person yourself and see what it's like to drive, don't hesitate to get in contact with us, and we'll see what we can do to help. Thanks, take care, bye.